Well, as Southwest Airlines continues to try to bounce back, disgruntled customers are taking to the roads. Rental car companies and hotels in Dallas cashing in on Southwest Airlines' failure. It's been 4 days of widespread flight cancellations with Southwest Airlines. While there are small signs of improvement Wednesday at Dallas Love Field, many passengers are still dealing with canceled flights.
It's just crazy, you know. You can really tell that there's some really big issues with their management and just their systems in place to prevent something like this from happening.
Carlos Chavira and his girlfriend were planning to fly to El Paso Wednesday. Seeing the headlines, Chavira said he proactively reserved a rental car Tuesday just in case his flight was canceled. Sure enough, it was.
We're going to Mexico City tomorrow, so we have a flight out of Juarez at 6 a.m. So the only way that we were going to make the flight was, rent a car or pay like $1,200 to fly on the other airlines.
Chavira is not alone. A lot of stranded Southwest passengers turn to rental car companies to get home.
We looked at getting a U-Haul truck because that was going to be our other option.
What started as a trip of a lifetime to New York for Ashlyn Beadle turned into a headache. It started with her boyfriend, Cole Sanford, proposing on Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve, I had one of her friends, shout out Raven, came out and flew out, and we did a secret photography shoot over there by the Rockefeller Center, and that's where the magic all went down and happened.
The couple had a Southwest flight booked for Dallas on Monday. The flight was canceled, and the two decided to rent a car and drive back to DFW. But it took a $300 Uber trip to Philadelphia to finally get a rental.
There was limited cars. We were lucky to get a car.
There was only 4 on the lot.
Dallas hotels also saw an increase in customers because of the delays. The Embassy Suites on Northwest Highway near Love Field told us they had a steady flow of customers who were stuck in Dallas. The delays and canceled flights have some no longer wanting to fly with the airline.
I won't be flying Southwest again. To leave people stranded that need to get to children, work, and then expect us to pay an entire week. Or in New York City.
While driving across the country wasn't the original plan for the newly engaged couple, they say it was a good bonding experience.
I actually enjoyed the drive back a little bit. We jammed out in the car, played some games, got to see some things that we weren't going to get to see whenever we were there. So at the end of the day, sometimes alternate routes could be a blessing as well.
So they found something good in something not good. Their engagement was definitely tested really early on. They made it back to Dallas-Fort Worth area a couple of hours ago. Now, as for the guy who proposed, he has a couple more hours to drive. He lives in Lubbock, but all in all, a good ending to a hectic story.
Yeah, it's definitely a memorable story. And I tell you what, a drive across the country can certainly test your relationship. So if they're making it, that's awesome.